Alrighty, welcome back. I'm your man Bad Chad and Queen Jolene's on the camera. I have taken the valve pan cover off. What I've done is I've taken a grinder and put on a wire wheel and stripped it off. Got it fairly clean and want to strip it off before I put a cover over top of it. I got thinking yesterday, and what happens is I just learned from yesterday what I was doing or what I did not want to do. When I did the cover yesterday, where did I put that cover? I put that cover somewhere already. Look at that. Did I throw it away? I will find it. Oh, there it is right there. The cover that we did yesterday, I bent it so it went down over. And I was not going to bend it to go down over. I was just going to cut a flat piece and lay it on the top and do some kind of design on the top of it. Yesterday we did a design there. Didn't quite like that much. So we're back at it again. We're doing it again today. As I've bent that down over top of that and got that fitting down over top of the cover, I got thinking about it a little bit more. I do not have to have it fit that cover tight, not even close. What I'm thinking now is, as long as I get the metal laying on the top nice, would be fantastic. And long as I get it going down the side nice, and I can even cover the whole side. So what happened is we went back to the metal store, we grabbed another couple pieces of aluminum, and we got it wide enough that now I'm going to bend it. So I'm going to bend it so it's right to the outside of the cover. So when I bend it on the cover, it's not going to come down tight on the cover. It's going to come to the outside of it. So what it is, I took the measurement from the outside of the cover. It's 3 1/4. We took that measurement there. So now when we bend our piece and we lay it down on, the top piece is going to fit tight and right. And the outside is going to be a little bit bigger than this part of the cover, but it's going to fit down over top of this side of the cover, which does not matter one little bit. We both did not enjoy what we did yesterday by just covering that up and putting some paint on that. It kind of gave us the effect of what they had. It sort of did, but we're not desiring that. We're going to do a little bit of, I guess they call it machine turning. I have done a couple here on this piece of aluminum here. I've done it a couple different ways. I'm just going to set this cover down for a second. I did a couple different ways. I did a drill. And what I have here is I got a drill and I got a little tiny stripper wheel. I don't know what the wheels are called. And I just put it on the piece of aluminum and tried it. This one here is leaving the center of the hole with no machine turn. We have the aluminum that we have, or that we've gotten, it has got scratches in it. You can see all the scratches in it. I thought about sanding it first and then machine turning it. Basically what I'm going to do is we've got two sides to this aluminum, so we've got two chances on each piece. I'm thinking, and then I'll show you the other thing we have. We have this one here. We got these little cleaning wheels, little 3M wheels, and what I've done is I've cut one down with a pair of scissors. Took a pair of scissors and just cut one down, went around the black part, made it a little bit smaller. And what we were doing, we're just trying to see what we like and what we don't like. I'm thinking that, to do a real good job on this, I'm thinking that you'd want to drill press and press each one and do a slow process and make sure you get everyone in place, because sometimes it'll run and take off on you. I'll probably show you that during the piece that I'm going to do. So what we've done, we've got this one here. It's got no opening in the center, so we get a full, let's do this one. We get a full circle. It's not doing that great, is it? We're kind of filled up with the aluminum, I see, on that one. Maybe I'll take a brand new one and try it and see what happens. just called practice. So what I'm going to do is I've got one here that's cut big enough for a cover. I got one big enough for a cover. I'm going to put this cover down and get this out of the way. What happens is sometimes when you're doing this, the piece of aluminum will take off. You can see I put a clamp on that side and a clamp on that side. And you can see how that just took off on me. I'm going to try to do it right in front of your very eyes. I'm going to cut a brand new one. This is what I'm doing. Take a pair of scissors, cut around a little black piece there. I'm going to leave a little bit on the outside edge. I'm going to do one side of the cover. If I have to, I have a drill press in another shop. I've got the other shop locked and bolted up, and the reason being is we had a storm coming, and I did my duty, and I locked it down, and I've never unlocked it yet. So what I'd have to do is go unlock the shop and tear everything down that I've put in place. I'm not willing to do that right at the present moment. I got two sides of this. I'm going to try one by hand and see what it looks like, and then go from there. There. We got one there that's not bad. All right. So what I'm going to do is, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to run a guideline. I'm just going to do something here. I know I have 1 inch and 5/8. 1 inch and 5/8. On my first bend. So I'm just going to mark it. Just touch it. And I'm going to run a piece of tape along there, and I'm going to run a bunch of, just give me a guideline. That's all it's going to do. Just a guideline. So I'm saying that when I bend a piece of aluminum for the cover, this is going to be the bend. So if I can get a nice straight one going down there, that would be fantastic. And I've got it held down with a couple pieces of, or a couple C-clamps. We're going to put that down there. I don't think we need to put this over here, I guess. So I'm going to try to make a cover freehand. And what I'm thinking is it should be more controlled. But you know how, well, if you don't know me by now, I'm the kind of guy that will try just about anything to get done what I need to get done the quickest way possible. And the quickest way possible is to clamp it down and go for it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bunch of round circles, machine circles in this, and I'm just going to try to make it look the best I can. If I do not like it, well, then I'm going to have to get a better controlled machined end to come down, and I'm thinking a drill press would be it. It'd be a little bit slower. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible. We did not get our manifold spacers yet, so we're waiting on that. We're hoping that we're going to get them before Christmas. Keep your fingers crossed that we get them. That way there we can move forward. All right, I'm half nervous to hit this piece of aluminum, but I have to remember we've got two sides. If I do not like this side, I can flip it over and do the other side. I gotta get over a little bit. I think my tape, I'm kind of didn't have it wide enough to make the 1.25 inches. So now Jolene says I have to go, what she wants me to do is she wants me to go, so now I've got them overlap a little bit, almost like when you're doing welding, you just overlap it a little tiny bit. On this one, she wants me to put it where this one comes together, where this comes like this, and where this comes like this. She wants me to put it in the center like that. So I have to go in there on everyone like that. We'll go for it and see what happens. Ooh. Kind of getting messed up a little bit. Not bad. I don't mind it. So now I'm just going to keep on going and try to get in the center of that one and take it right to the very end. Alrighty, going good, going good. And to me, something like this that's hand-built does not have to be perfect. More than anything, this car is a piece of art. A big piece of art. One thing I do like about it, we're losing the scratches. Does that make sense? Like we're losing the scratches in the aluminum that's there. Alright, just going to keep on cruising. It's looking good. Looking good! Jolene's looking good today. She looks amazing. She had some little glasses on today. She doesn't need glasses, but she had some glasses on for, I guess, just for her fashion look, and it looked good today. Didn't it, baby? Huh? Woo! My baby looked good. Who's that girl? Who's that girl? Running through my mind. Awesome. I'm liking it. It does not matter to me that it's not, it looks good. I can't say nothing about it other than that. It looks really good. I'm happy with it right now. Very happy. Just gonna put this clamp on there. Very happy. If it keeps going the way it's going, I will use this as a cover. If it keeps going, this looks good. Jolene looks good. Awesome. Not sure if I want to. I'm going to do it. Awesome. So I'm just going to hold that up and show it to you. I like it. I don't like it. I like it a lot. I really like it. So that there is the exact same piece of scratched aluminum that was. So we just, oh, watch yourself, sweetheart, I'd pick you up. So that's the exact same piece of aluminum. We have scratches in it. We just did that to it. Looks fantastic. I'm very happy with it. I like it. I like it a lot. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to measure the 1 5/8 over from the edge and bend it down, because the 1 5/8 is this part. So it's going to be this piece of aluminum is going to be wider than the top of this. It's going to be the wide as the bottom is 3 1/4. The top of that's only 2 5/8. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure this part and bend each edge, this part, so it comes down to. So it says it's 1 5/8. So I want to go 1 5/8. I will wash the marker off after. 1 5/8. 1 5/8. Looks longer than that one. 1 5/8. Try to get a better mark on that. All right, let's check it. I just want to check it just to make sure. 1 5/8. We probably could come over a little bit. 1 5/8. Good. I'm going to have to mark that on the back, so I'm going to bend. I'll be able to see one of the bends. One I'm not going to be able to. No, I'm not going to see either of them actually. I did it on the wrong side. So. Do not want to scratch the cover at all. Probably should have put some tape on it before I'm doing this, but see what happens. We got the other side too. I did it quickly, so we can do it again. Nope. I want to make sure I cover the black line. can always bend it further I can. Yeah, let's bend it now. Got it dirty. Don't know if I'm scratched or not. Don't think. To this side. Could have put some tape on the face of it, and I still can, but I want to just do this. Right. Looks nice. I did mark it up too, did. Damn it. So, I'm gonna do it again, and you can see how it marked it, putting it in the brake. Did too. Marked it. That's a shame. You know what I mean? Now I can't. I have to get another piece of aluminum. And the reason I say that is because, well, damn it. Dug right into it. So, now the cover is going to look like this. That looks a lot better. It looks on the outside of the whole cover itself. Push it this way a little bit. Let's put it on. That's a shame. So that's the learning process right there. Oh, I have to do it for the bolts to come up through. Bolts are pushing that cover off, but that cover looks a lot better. To me, that looks like a Bugatti cover. And from a distance, it might not be bad, but I don't like how it dug. So what it has to do is drill the holes. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to have to get another piece. I don't know when, but you can see where it dug the cover. I don't want that. It dug it in a few places. I'm not sure where that would have dug that at, but I'm going to have to take and smooth that off. I don't like that at all. That kind of makes me ugly, but it is what it is. I have to drill the holes, and it's going to sit tight. It sits tight down on top of the cover now. I like how that looks. I like how it fits the whole cover now, or right down around it. It's not going to hurt it any. It's going to sit nice and tight on the top. You can see exactly where it's sitting tight on the top. That's fantastic. The holes will sit down nice. That's a shame, isn't it, sweetheart? What? That doesn't bother you? It's okay, she says. So I have another piece of aluminum here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure we'll keep this off. We'll keep it, obviously. I might even drill some holes in it. I'm not happy with the dig marks in it. So what I'm going to do is I'll do another one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to make sure all the teeth on the brake are clean. I'm going to maybe take the bolts out of this thing here. We're down here a little bit on this. I've just noticed, and we're going to have to clean it off. I'm going to have to put some tape on the next one, on the back side where I did that, before I bend it up over. We'll put some tape on it, try to get less scratches as possible, and then we'll put it in there, and then we'll break it and bend it. I have a few. I can feel this on the edge here where there's some marks on there. Take the flapper wheel and knock off any sharp. You can feel it. There's some sharp marks there. I shouldn't have hurt it on that side though. There's on the down part, on the down side is where it affected it. And there must have been metal in there that dug it. But anyways, that's what we're doing. I'm liking the valve pan cover like that. We have to get another piece of aluminum because I'm not going to accept that. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing with this. We'll do the exact same thing, and then I'll run some 2-inch tape on it, and then I'll take it over and bend it, and then we'll go like that. Well, that's what we're doing today, or that's what I'm going to do today. That's what the video is about, I guess, making a valve. That's the choice we're going to do right there. Also, we're going to end up doing the whole firewall the exact same way. So we're going to get a piece of aluminum, and we're going to make it fit the firewall. We'll probably get some Bristol, well, we will take some Bristol board, make the shape of the firewall, and then we'll apply this aluminum to the firewall. There has to be some work done in there for the brake system yet. Excuse me. I have to do a little bit of work there. We'll take you through the whole process, but that was the process today. If you want to do some machine metal, you can do it the way I done it. You can do it on a drill press to make it more controlled. You can use these little tiny things. You can have it so the centers, they're just little sanding wheels, but they're not that aggressive. You can use the little wheel like that. You can have big ones if you want. If you want to do the full big circle like that, go for it. We want the little circles, or Jolene want the littler circles, and that's what we did. I cannot, what can I say? If I messed up the valve pan cover, I could have turned it over and did the other side and bent it the other way. But where I bent it and then marked it, I've done it. What I've kind of basically, I don't know if I can put a mark on, do that again. Just hold up here a second. Let's see if I can hit it with this and take it out. See what happens. All we can do is see what happens. It's just that they're overlapped, and I'm thinking that where they're overlapped, it would make it look hard to hold too. Still dug up. It can be too hard to. Well, I'd have to do it all again, and it's still got a mark in it. So we'll get another piece, and we'll do another piece. This can stay on the car for now to make it look like what it's going to look like. So I'm going to take the other valve pan cover off, strip it with the grinder and the steel wheel there. We'll strip the paint off it and get all that stuff off it. We'll make another one, and we'll put them on so it looks the way it looks. And when Christmas is over, because people are shutting down for Christmas, obviously, we'll go get a new piece of aluminum. You never know, we might take a run before. Are they shut today, close today? They close at 12. Okay. It's past that. All right, everybody, thanks for coming back and watching. I think we have got a winner on what we're doing. It's just I have to, quality control has to go up a bit. And it means by using the brake, cleaning that off, making sure nothing rips that off, putting some tape on it. But that's how you build things, is you learn as you go along. And as I do this valve pan cover stuff, I'm happy with freehanding it. I'm all right with that. I think it turned out just the way we want it to. Like, it's quite dazzling, actually. It kind of looks like Bugatti. We will do this piece. We'll quality control a little bit, and we'll get a little bit better. But if you like what we're doing, like. If you don't like what we're doing, throw a hate in. If you want to subscribe, tell everybody what we're doing. We're building a Bugatti. If you want to help us grow, spread the word. All right, everybody, thanks very much, and we'll be back tomorrow. And if I don't tell you tomorrow, Merry Christmas, or ho, 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 it's a-coming. So let's get ready and share the festivities, I guess. Also, you do not have to spend a bunch of money to show somebody that you care. I try not to spend a bunch of money on these cars that I'm building. And the reason being is I find it more fun and it's more about the art of the car. I feel like money has no part in art. And same with Christmas. Christmas is the time to tell people how you feel about them and do something special. I know that Jolene has done a couple things for her family that didn't cost much of anything, but I think probably will be the best gift of all. And if you can use your brain and take a little bit of your time, it's worth way more than anything that you have in your pocket. Have a good Christmas, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.